Now, technically, I don't have a Megatron per se. I only have the G2 where he turns into a tank. So please, by all means, leave a comment below and help me find a Megatron that would be supreme and transforms, and that would be supreme to this Optimus. Guys, I'm going to tell you now, you have once again outdone yourself. When I got this in the mail and I took it out of, just a plain packaging box and saw this glorious artwork, you guys helped me find the right Megatron. And yes, I took into consideration MP36 because, to be honest with you, they both look identical. The IT fixed what was wrong with the MP36. And I thank Optimus Legend for that, because after watching his video and seeing the comparison of the two, I had to go with this one. I'm excited because this is actually my first Megatron. The Megatron I have is the G2. He's a tank. And because, of course, in America, guns are not issued. They're as toys and considered dangerous. But anyway, let's open up this guy. Truly glorious. All right, so starting with the accessories, of course, you have his weapons from his gun to his energy sword that you get from Transformers the movie, as well as the mace, or an actual ball and chain that you got from the first episode of Robots in Disguise from the first season. So, no, that is pretty impressive. Okay. Of course, this is from the episode Prime Problem, where he puts it on after he has created a clone of Optimus Prime. So the fact that we have it in here, I love it. We have the key to Vector Sigma, and it feels, it's metallic. Okay, all right. Of course, just like YOLO Park, you have a broken chassis, or his chest and all that stuff, from Transformers the movie. You have the different faces of Megatron, including battle damage. And of course, when you transform him into a gun, you have his components, from the silencer to the shoulder harness. So this is going to be the amazing part when I put this together. I can't wait. Just look at him. Oh, he's got a hefty weight to him. What? Okay. But see, this is what I was talking about in regards to his back. So the MP36, his back is not full. It looks like it's missing parts, but it's not. And it just looks incomplete. But here, the Emperor of Destruction, he's complete. Okay, they're grouped together. So it's not individually. Yeah. They're grouped together. They're not individual. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. His movements. Gears, joints, flawless. Okay. All right, no, like I said, he has a nice hefty weight to him, and it looks like there's some bits of metal in here, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be just painted. Oh, it could be some paint that looks like it, but yeah. Okay, no, I'm excited. I am ready to transform him and see what it's like to actually transform Megatron. Forgive me. I know in my last video when I was going over Magic Square, someone in the comments recommended what sticker to go with for Optimus, and with all the flood of comments, I can't find it anymore. So again, please let me know what sticker I should go with that will complement Megatron, complement Optimus Prime, so that way they can truly be complete when I transform them. Of course, we have his gun. Wait, what? It speaks Japanese! No way! Oh, stop it! See, and that's why I'm trying to learn Japanese so I know what he's saying. This is so cool. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Of course, Kremzik. This is a blue variation. Normally he's yellow, but yeah, no, it's adorable. I love it. Again, forgive me. I really have nothing to compare Megatron with because, again, he's officially my very first G1 Decepticon that I've ever owned, which I'm very grateful for. If anything, if I was to compare him, here is, the Megatron from Yolo Park. And as you can see, he has a more gun-metal sheen to him versus the more matte gunmetal version, which again, have no problem with. But, just to have these two, back to back, I still love this matte finish because again, it gives you that G1 cartoonish, color tone and feel. Whereas this gives it a more rough edged, tone. And again, I'm not, it's apples to orange, but I just love that this has that more cartoony feel, especially in his faces. Let's just bring it up a little bit. When you look at his face, you're looking at Megatron from the G1s, from the cartoon show. And, this, yeah, it definitely looks like it as well, but for whatever reason, just something different, something more unique about these faces, together. Comparing the two, they both look beautiful and stuff. They both have that, that G1, appeal. And, of course, this is apples to oranges. So when it comes to height and all that stuff and, design, I don't mind Yolo Park's gunmetal, finish and stuff because it makes it, once again, like I said, it makes it look like he has actually gone through war. Here, it's like a multiverse, Megatron coming from the cartoon series, straight out of the cartoon series, and I love it. I would probably say this gives it a more 1986 movie feel, but which, again, I love them both. I really shouldn't compare those two, but I love these guys both in their own intricate way. Comparing him to Magic Square, I am impressed because, again, like I said, look at their height. And they're coming from, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is Infinite, this is Magic Square. Two different companies. And yet, once again, you guys are correct. I asked for a Megatron that, would be a perfect opposing foe to Optimus Prime, and you guys are amazing. And I love it. Thank you guys so much because you pretty much brought out the perfect Megatron to, complement this Optimus Prime. So height-wise, color tone-wise, yes, I'm pretty much watching the cartoon right in front of my face. So no, this is everything that I've asked for. Now, just for fun, like I said, I decided to bring out my G2 Megatron. And so, yes, this was what came out in the 1990s, opposite of the G2 Optimus Prime, where his trailer was black instead of gray. And so, they just gave us, Megatron. Growing up, I was like, it's Megatron, I guess. But, at the same time, I really wanted to have, this Megatron, because it's like, you're Megatron, but you're not the Megatron. Not gonna lie, I love how simple it is to change his faceplate, because compared to Yolo Park, I think you have to pull out, whereas for this one, it's more of a push up. And here, of course, based off of the 1986 movie where you see just the exoskeleton of his face, that's what I found, astounding with this. So yeah, no, and that's what I love, that's so simple. Just like Yolo Park, it's just an easy magnetic, transition. And there you have it. And you know what? Might as well change his face. And there you have it. You have a battle damaged Megatron. All right, so it is complete. However, I know that for whatever reason, this keeps pushing out. I probably did not push it back in properly, so I would have to untransform it and readjust it. But because again, this is my very first time transforming him, and I gotta say, this was not easy. This was honestly not easy, but well rewarding in the end. And I love the fact that, you pull the trigger and it's actually, working. I thought that that was pretty cool. So it actually makes you feel like you are holding Megatron in gun form mode. Oh, let me get his cannon, which is technically the scope. There we go. All right, I'm just gonna put the bottom half here. Beautiful. And then there you have it. So yes, this is more than I can ask for. Because even though it was one hell of a transformation, I don't know what the original Megatron was like when you transformed it. If it was just as complicated as this, or if it was a little more simpler. I could see it being in the 80s. It was a little more simpler, and I know there are other renditions of this, but at the same time, I don't mind the challenge. So I enjoyed it. It did give me a run for its money, but overall, it looks spectacular. I'm gonna go ahead and transform him back and do some poses. I did a quick print of this, and I gotta say, it came out all right, but still, having Megatron sit in his own chair from the Nemesis is beautiful. I gotta say, I honestly enjoy this figurine. There were some minor things that occurred during my transformations into a gun, and as well because some of the joints were kind of stiff at first, so I was a little nervous to transform it. But looking at the manual a little bit, yeah, I had to, and I saw that they were able to work. However, also the only slight thing, and I don't know if it's because of the weight of the gun, but here, see how his arms kind of just fall so easily here, whereas here, this arm, it actually poses. So these were the only minor things that I had, but overall, it's still not a bad figurine. And yeah, I think it's because of the weight of the gun, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, nope. It's the arm. It's the arm. So yeah, so I don't know if it's probably a socket that I have that is incorrect. I don't know. I'll have to look into it a little more and just see what I can do. But I still enjoy this, and it's thanks to you guys. I really seriously appreciate you helping me out and finding the Megatron of my dreams to complement my Optimus. You can check out the rest of my channel where I have reviews of other products, Transformers, going to the theme parks, and just, experimenting and trying new things. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for viewing my channels. Thank you so much for tuning in and subscribing. Every little bit helps. It helps me to try and put together bigger and better things for this community. And it's all thanks to you guys. Until next time, this is Nyisha, and I'm just an average girl. Stay tuned.